I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Got two beauties today, a chocolate Bhutlah RK. RK is Randy Keaton, and he is a grower and a creator. This is a beast. And then we have this, which is a Jigsaw crossed with a Moruga. And this apparently is a screamer. Now, we're going to have a Jigsaw theme today, because this afternoon I'm going to be doing, I think this afternoon, the next day or so, we're going to have a Jigsaw theme. And maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I have some warthogs that were grown up in a jigsaw patch. And they play together, and we think it could be something special. So be looking for that. Listen, tonight you're going to see part 2 of the cap cramp. We talked about the first one is how to prevent them, how to prep properly and such. And the second one, which you'll see this evening, is once they set in, what do you do then? Let me tell you something. I woke up this morning. I shot that video yesterday. I woke up this morning. There were so many more funny stories. I read, there's got to be twice as many as it was when I went to bed. It almost begs for a second. After I do tonight's, I want in the comments, let me know if I should do another one and read some more funny stories, because they are hilarious. But these peppers that I got today look incredible. Now, I remember years ago, the first time I did a jigsaw, I remember saying, this is a special pepper, and it's going to be an important pepper down the road for crossing with different plants, different pods. And I'm not one of those guys that likes to say that my predictions came true, but boy, I like that one. The jigsaw is a formidable plant. And a lot of times when you take a pepper that's already hot and you cross it with a jigsaw, you're going to get something really dynamic. So let me show you the inside of the chocolate Bhutlah RK. I think the chocolate Bhutlah is a pod that never got enough credit. Maybe it's the time when it came out. Because I think I've had chocolate Bhutlahs that were hotter than Reapers, for sure. Look at the interior of that. Tell me that's not beautiful, isn't it? Or is that just a pepper nerd, like in me? What do you think it is? Let me know if you think that that pepper is as pretty as I think it is, or is there something wrong with me? There could be something wrong with me. I'm not averse to thinking that at all. All right, so I'm gonna eat the chocolate Bhutlah first, and then we'll do the Jigsaw Moruga after. Now, before I go to this, Randy Keaton's one of the great growers. He really is. He has boxes, small, single flat rate box, the small ones, $35. You're gonna get a ton of pods in there. It's just a great value. If you get 2 of those, it's only $55. Check them out, they're amazing. But here is the first one. Chocolate Bhutlah RK. My name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. That pod would have been such a problem for me years ago. I mean, I would have hated it. It was smoky up front, which was great, but it was floral as can be and bitter. And that pod was delicious today. But I'm telling you, 6 years ago, I would have struggled to get that one down. I've changed over the years. I've gotten to a point where I'm fond of floral notes. It is a hot pepper. Now, Bhutlahs don't normally burn my throat, They're usually a mouth burn. I've got a throat burn with this one as well as a mouth burn. It's pretty interesting. Let it go for just a minute. See how high this thing goes for heat. It's still climbing. It'd be a problem if you weren't a chili head. If you're something, there are so many of you, boy, from the comments, there are so many brand new chili heads. Welcome. I'm excited. I'm proud of you, but go carefully. You don't come out of the gate and eat a full pod like you're watching me do. What'll happen is it'll turn you away from it. I promise you. Start small. Go to Pepperology. It's in the top of the end. It's going to tell you a lot of really good information if you're just starting out. That's about peaked out on heat. That's going to be a 9 or a 10 for 8 or a 10 for a chili head. For real, it's a very, very hot pepper. It's funny. It has the climb and the type of burn is almost ghost pepper-like, just a little bit more severe. You know what I mean? It doesn't have a violent burn. It's more of a smooth, even, consistent burn, but it comes on faster than a ghost pepper. But it's sort of like a ghost pepper. It doesn't have a violent burn of a primatale or anything, but that's a hot pepper. Yeah, it's definitely peaked out. You know what we're going to do for this one? This is the Moruga crossed with the Jigsaw. I got a feeling this one's going to be a screamer. We're going to make a short, and you guys are going to be in on it. We're going to make a quick short for the channel. Someone left a comment and said they hated it when I make shorts during a video. And I had so many people that said they love it when I make a short during a video. They feel like they're in on it. So you're in on it with me. We're going to make a video right now for the channel. You ready? Let me turn the camera around here. See, there's you helping me make the video. Let me get the pepper right. Hey, I'm Johnny Scola from Chase Heat. This is from Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. It's a Jigsaw that's been crossed with a Moruga. It's got potential, right? So anyway, come over to the channel and check it out. I compared this with a chocolate Bhutlah, also from Randy Keaton. But you can't tell unless you see the whole video. So stop over to my channel. I'm Johnny Scola, and this is Chase the Heat. Don't miss it. All right. The other one was earthy and smoky. This is very fruity. Absolute other end of the spectrum for flavor. We had earthy and smoky and fruity. But also very hot. I'd say they're about the same with heat. I don't think, maybe a touch warmer. They're pretty close in heat. Total different flavor profiles. Absolutely on the other end of the spectrum. The chocolate one was really earthy and smoky, which was great. Earthy, people always say, what does earthy mean? It tastes like where it came from. Like if you ever eat a beet, it kind of tastes like the earth. You know, it tastes like where it came from. And that's kind of a good description of it. Now I'll tell you what, the Jigsaw is hotter. Now that I'm giving it more time, the Jigsaw is hotter than the Bhutlah was. Yeah, for sure, it's climbing still. Now, the Bhutlah was in my throat, but it was my mouth burn and my throat. The Jigsaw Moruga is just my throat. It's kind of avoiding my mouth, but my throat's on fire. And so it's definitely a hotter pod. That's my daughter. Hey baby, how are you? I'm making a video. Can I call you in just a few minutes? And don't worry about it. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. That was my daughter. I wasn't gonna let that go to voicemail. So the Jigsaw Moruga is a hotter pepper. It's giving me a bit of a mouth burn as well, but the throat was just like vicious. So that's another notch higher. So if I'm gonna say like the Bhutlah is an 8 or 9, 8 to 10, Jigsaw's about the same. The Jigsaw Moruga is about the same, just a little hotter. It's definitely hotter than the Bhutlah though. Chili burp. Pepper, excuse me. Wow, great peppers though. Flavor was great, the heat was great. Now, I think in a little while this afternoon, depending on how long it takes, because I'm gonna feel this for a little bit, I'm gonna be doing one of two things. I'm either gonna do a piglet warthog challenge. I got some warthog phenotype 2s from Matthew Arthur. I'm gonna have a bunch of them. I'm gonna eat all of them. Or I have 3 warthogs that were grown in a jigsaw patch. And they're vicious too. I have a feeling they're gonna be very, very hot. So one of those 2 videos should happen this afternoon. And tonight we'll see the second part of the video of calf cramps and what to do when you got them, because they're a thing, people. Thank you for hanging out with me. In the description box, you're gonna see a link for Randy Keaton, all right? Small flat rate box are 35 bucks, and I'll tell you something, he's one of those guys that ships the same day he picks. So the pods will get you in such great shape. They'll last for a while, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have some heat there. So if you're new into the game and you're like, I wanna try some of these exotic pods that Johnny's eating, here's how to do it. Go to the description box, click the link for Randy Keaton from Keatley Farms. Great peppers. You'll get a wide variety, a wide selection. He grows a lot of different types and he's a great grower, so please check him out. Right here, you're gonna see my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. and the Lifeboat. Please check those channels out. And up on top, Pepperology, which is geared towards brand new chili heads, all kinds of things that you need to know, terminology and all kinds of stuff about building your tolerance. So check out that, because there's a lot of new chili heads here. And the other one are all the challenges I've done since this bizarre journey began almost 8 years ago. All right, so I'll see you later on this afternoon. My name is Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.